Billions of bacteria line our digestive tract. On average, we carry around 1.5 kilos of it in our intestines. Maintaining the right intestinal bacteria is essential for good health. So it's no wonder why probiotics have become big business. These are live cultures which promise to restore the balance of good and bad bacteria. But we now know that it's not just the bacteria we need to be concerned about, it's what we feed them. And the key is fibre.
Diet is critically important because certain types of diet promote the good bacteria. Over the last 50 years, our diet has changed dramatically. We eat less fruit, less vegetables, and more processed food. So as a result, we take in less fibre than we did 10, 20, 40, 50 years ago.
At the same time, there's been a surge in the number of people affected by inflammatory diseases. Many believe it's not a coincidence.
There's something about Western lifestyle that is leading to increases in asthma, autoimmune diseases, inflammatory bowel disease, and so forth. And I think we have compelling evidence that our decrease in the intake of fibre is involved.
Charles and Kendall have been trying to work out why fibre is so good at relieving inflammation.
Once insoluble fibre reaches the large intestines, the bacteria in the gut there use it as a food source and they ferment it, and this produces byproducts called short-chain fatty acids.
Gee, that's remarkable.
These short-chain fatty acids bind to a receptor on immune cells. This binding instructs immune cells to dampen down inflammation.
This research is new and exciting because for the first time we've shown a direct link between fibre, bacteria in our gut, and control of our immune system.
The connection between diet and the immune system was somewhat of a fringe topic in immunology. Now we have this molecular link because a breakdown of fibre, so-called short-chain fatty acids, actually directly stimulate our immune cells and relate to arthritis, asthma, inflammatory bowel disease, and other things.
Over in Perth, Jan Collins searched high and low for answers to her ailing health.
Well, for a while I've been resisting going on medication. My diabetes was worsening. My neck pain was really bad. I'd had scans and was put on stronger anti-inflammatories, and I wasn't feeling very good.
But after learning that fibre could help, she made a radical change to her diet. Jan now eats a whopping 40 grams of fibre every day. Most of us only get around 12.
I made it easy in the end because I found one particular breakfast cereal has 17 grams of fibre, so that's nearly half what I needed. If I added into that berries, if I add into that soy milk, I've got 20 grams of fibre by breakfast time. And then if I have beans on toast and bean soup for dinner, I'm easily up to 40 grams.
That's beans every day.
I'd eat beans every single day. Good job I like beans.
And if you think that's all hot air, Jan says you only have to look at her medical records.
For the last test, my cholesterol had gone down from 6.1 to 4.5, which is within the normal range.
It's back to the normal levels.
Yeah, with no medication.
And what happened with your blood sugar levels?
Now it's stabilised at around 6.97, which is a level where you don't need medication. And the results are here in black and white.
We've heard this from a number of people after we published our study, that numerous people emailed us and said, you know, this fits exactly with my experience in intake of fibre and improvement in immune health.
Diet can be used as an adjunct to modern therapies, and in some cases people might find eventually that they can control their disease through diet.
What we do need is a cheap and effective way of controlling inflammatory diseases. If we could develop a way to suppress inflammation cheaply just by changing our diet, I think that would be incredibly important.
And Jan couldn't agree more.
I'm jumping out of my skin. And I've dropped 40 years. Instead of feeling 80, I feel 40.